All right, so it is still open. I see people.
There's no way why.
Garlic, butter, Old Bay, shrimp that I'm gonna put out on the grill.
I just wanna ball making plays.
Hey y'all, and happy Monday. It is the start of a new week. I am currently in the drive-through line for just a burrito and 2 hash browns. Y'all, them hash browns are so good with some ketchup in the morning time. I had made me a chai latte, but it's not the same as the one like it is from Kroger. So I don't know. Bless you.
Thank you.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really want like a soda. Then again, I want an iced coffee.
Good morning, welcome.
All right, y'all. So I had bought lunch today, so I didn't have to go get nothing. But Charles was like, he wants to have some fish, mac and cheese, and greens for dinner, which is fine. I can go without the greens, to be honest. Some fish and some mac and cheese sounds just fine, even though we just had that yesterday. But side note is that I bought the like little chow mein thing for myself, and it was gross, so I threw it in trash. So I'm just gonna go in Food Line and grab me like a Lunchable or something, because there's no way in the world I'm gonna go hungry. So I'm gonna run in Food Line, grab some fish, mac and cheese, some collard greens. I really want some freaking tacos, but I know that no place would have it ready. So I'm gonna run in Food Line really quickly, and then I'm gonna go and see if they still have like the Chinese food buffet available. Oh yeah. All right, made it out of Food Line within, 10, 15 minutes. Now I'm gonna see if this, Chinese buffet is open. If not, I got a backup plan, which is going to strictly be a ham and cheese sub Lunchable. Now, I know you're gonna come on across the street, woman. Like, trust me, believe, your wig look great, but come on across the street. It don't take that long. Lady looks at me and was like, "Are you a teacher?" Don't it say teacher squad? Don't my shirt say that y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here? All right, so it is still open. I see people going in there. It's called East Garden. I didn't get no filming done in there. I told Charles we'll come back. But the reason why I didn't film in there was just because I'm trying to get my food. I'm trying to hurry up and get back to work. But I will share with y'all a clip of what it is I did get once I can get back to work. So I have 6 minutes to get back, and then of course wait on my child to come to lunch in order to give her the food that I had got for her. So I'll catch up with y'all soon. So this is the one that I had got for, I think, myself. So since I'm at a red light, I basically got sesame chicken, I got General Tso's chicken, Old Bay seasoned shrimp, which is underneath the donut, the sweet donut, I can't remember what the chicken is over there. Chicken wings, so I got a drumstick and a wing, and then it's lo mein noodles under here, fried rice, and then there's also a spring roll, and there's beef and broccoli right there, and then I got a regular egg roll. All right, for her lunch, I had ended up getting her the last sushi, some sesame chicken, 2 pieces of chicken, and then just a mini donut. But the cheese wontons were for myself. It's just that I didn't have time to move them over into my tray, and I didn't want to overfill it. All right, y'all, I'm home. So honestly, the meal that I made yesterday I thought would be bomb because of the way it looked. But it was just something about like the fact that there was no taste to it. Maybe I should have like seasoned the chicken thighs. Maybe I should have, you know, put some extra seasoning in the, like, so it's just like, it was very bland. I really felt like I tasted the cream of chicken, more than anything else. And there was times where like I could taste the peppers, but I was just like, this is very bland. So I put it over rice, used my rice cooker for the first time, and I can honestly say I can dig that again. I can honestly like see myself making oatmeal, grits, and whatever in that rice cooker. It's just I would want to make it, correct and not like overcook it and stuff like that. So I don't think I would make that meal again unless I add some seasonings and things like that to my food. So anyways, a lot of things kind of going on. First of all, the food that I had and I took for Sky, she had that for lunch. She actually said that it was really good. And she had asked me what was the little powdery thing. It's honestly just like a sweet mini bun. It has sugar on it. I still have some of my food left over. And then, like I said, I got to clean this out because I took, like a couple snacks. But I've been holding on to these snacks, for like, I would say since Thursday. So it's time to just, whatever, trade out those. I also wanted to show you guys the stuff that I got from Food Line while I went on my lunch break. So let me share that with you. But look, while I'm putting this bag down, this is basically what I took for lunch today. This is the chow mein. It's by Nissan, and this is the teriyaki chicken flavor, but I had this teriyaki beef. And these are chow mein noodles, and then it comes with a house sauce that's included. I just was not impressed at all, but I guess that's, what it's like when you, when you spend like $1 or $2 on it. So anyways, let me show you all the stuff I got from Food Line real quick. Charles was like, what are you thinking of dinner ideas? I was like, I have no idea. So he wanted some fish, some mac and cheese, and some collard greens. Like I said, I'm okay without the collard greens. Not my forte, like all like that much. But I actually found like these cute little plates, cups, and bowls while I was in there. That way I can put it over in the kids area and they can use those materials for drinks, putting stuff on trays, and then in the bowls. All right, y'all, so here we go. This is what I got. I got the family size tilapia boneless fillets. I got the big pack, which I think this was like $11 because Charles was like, get enough for everybody to have how much ever. I honestly might make like 3 or 4 of them just for like lunch. All right, so anyways, here's the plates that I got. It comes in orange, light blue, dark blue, and yellow. I also got the bowl set to match it. These were $2.99 each, so $2.99 for all of them. So basically, what, like $369 for all this whole set. And like I said, it can go right over here in the kids area, and they can easily access cups, bowls, and some plates. Charles told me to pick up the collard greens. I got that. He asked me to pick up some mac and cheese. Well, the first thing that I'm going to do is pick him up a box of regular mac and cheese, because the box of macaroni and cheese that I like, he don't like. It's the white cheddar and garlic herb, which is the bomb. I also had to get the Kentucky Colonel seasoned flour. We use this for the fish, and then we just add in any other seasoning that we want. I picked up a tuna fish kit. That way I can have some lunch for tomorrow. Y'all, I didn't even realize that they made these. This is a chicken of the sea wild caught light tuna, lightly seasoned by Old Bay. I swear this looks like a good boil, but it ain't a boil. It's just tuna fish sitting on top of boiled eggs. Boiled potatoes and corn. Like, that looks good. And then I also picked me up a Lunchables unloaded. This right here, I just was like, I want a ham and cheese sandwich. I don't want to do no pizza. It comes with Kool-Aid. It comes with white cheddar, cheeses, and then a roll up. And then last but not least, I just picked up a thing of corn. So while you want to have some collard greens, Sierra gonna have some corn. So that's what I got. And I think I only spent like $60 on this. these few little items, maybe. I can't remember. I think it was like 50, but that's it. Yeah, I'm feeling my way down. All right, y'all, today has been a day. As you can tell, it's been a day. We had the art connections today, which is like for us to go downtown and basically go look at all the artwork of the kids in the city. And also, like, you know, from our school. So that has just really been a rip and run for me today. And of course, like getting all my data put in, as we only have, I would say, like 5 weeks left of school. And when I say 5 weeks, I literally mean like we literally have like 27 days left, 27 and a half days left. And, you know, between SOL testing, the end of the year testing for the other grades that don't do SOL tests. So second, first, and kindergarten and pre-K. And then it's just crazy. So we did that. I'm finally home. I thawed out some hamburgers, hot dogs, and some chicken breasts this morning so that when I came home, I could meal prep the chicken breasts and have it sitting in the marinade of the olive oil, the pepper, and the ranch, and make some more chicken kebabs. I honestly, when I first started these, I tried it with bacon, and I found that it just didn't work. Like the bacon didn't cook all the way correctly with this. So I stopped doing it like that. And eventually I just started doing the chicken by itself, letting it cook, letting it marinate. And that's all I do. I like that you can make this chicken the way like that and then add it into your like salads, or you could pair it well with some rice, and then you could pair it well with like any other side or whatever and take it for lunch. So I'm going to get ready to meal prep that. I want to clean out my car and vacuum it. And the crazy thing is, like, for some reason, like there's ants in the car. There's no trash. The kids like literally use like the little trash bag in my car, and I clean that out once a week. I'm honestly about to just say, you know what, forget it, and not put that back in there, and just go with like a regular bag and keep it in the trunk. I don't know. Like, there's no reason why ants should be in my car. There's nothing sticky. I haven't wasted anything. The kids haven't wasted anything. But that's okay, because I'm going to go out here and wipe it down real good, vacuum, and hopefully just like whatever. If it continues, my coworker at work uses like this little chemical, and it like makes the ants come to eat, and then they basically die, and then you don't see them ever again. Whew, y'all, I'm tired. I'm really tired. So, thing cut off on me as I was getting ready to do my side. That's cool. I'm going to go in here and let it sit on the charger. And then when I come back out to put the stuff on the grill, I'm going to, come back and do my side. But anyways, I didn't know Lizzo was back out with a new song. The song is called Still Bad. Y'all got to check that out. Whew. I'm telling y'all, having that cold water. Oh, God. Anyways, I got to ready to fix up this chicken. But while I'm going to fix up this chicken, I had bought my Bath and Body Works thing in here because I remember having the refills, but y'all, I don't remember where I put the refills at. And that's the problem. So once I find them, I'm going to put in a good old spring or summer scent. I think that I had put them out here somewhere in my kitchen. Y'all, I thought they was in the room. They're actually out here. So anyways, the ones that I have left, it's no way. It's no way. I thought I had like some summer something. Oh my God. All right, well, we got Christmas, but it is what it is. I'm gonna put in the Frozen Lake scent. It's like a fresh and clean scent. These were like on sale, so I had bought them, but if this is all I got, then that's gonna be like my last, like kind of like go-to. These were only $6 at Bath and Body Works. You easily could like do it as a visor, but you also could do it as a thing that goes in your air vents. I just didn't want to do that because I didn't want the scent like blowing at us, so I just been doing it as a visor. But we're gonna put this in and go put it back in the car. I don't know what this reminds me of, but we're going to put it back in real quick. Alright, I prepped up the chicken. I'm gonna let that sit for about 30 minutes and then basically come back and put them together. Here is the butter with cheddar smoked sausages. These are the hamburger patties that I pattied up myself that I had already went ahead and seasoned. This was that big roll, if you guys remember back from when I took my grandmother grocery shopping. And we ended up getting the big rolls for like $5. So, if you guys can see that. Already pattied up, already seasoned. Alright y'all, so I did what I could with the beef hot dogs and then the hamburgers I had already pattied up. I'm gonna make sure that they're double cooked by doing this. I got my garlic, butter, Old Bay, shrimp that I'm gonna put out on the grill, and my chicken bacon ranch skewers. All right, so needless to say, I put the charcoal in and there was only a little bit left, which was cool. Charles cooked himself some shrimp and some chicken over the weekend and basically probably used too much charcoal. So now I'm having to run and go grab some more charcoal. But also I need to grab some Old Bay, and I think I'm gonna grab him a steak that he can throw on this grill and eat. Then again, if I could find pork chops, I might do that. So luckily, like I said, 5 minutes away is Food Lion. It's 6:01 now. The food ain't gonna be ready till almost probably 7, which is crazy, but it is what it is, and it's not a bad plan. I have 2 videos I want to edit before bedtime anyway to get off my phone, and then I've been doing really good with editing shorts and stuff on CapCut so that I can get them off my phone. So once I upload them to TikTok and they save to my phone, that's when I just take them and transfer them to Instagram and YouTube. But the thing is, I really need to get back on the, bandwagon of putting the videos on YouTube, but putting them out. Okay. I see you on this little scooter. Who is he waving at? This man was just a cheesing.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, y'all. Now that I'm out of Food Line and almost at home, I got like this chicken piece or whatever to put on the grill. And then, of course, I got some more kebabs. I also got the charcoal, and I got some milk because we just needed new milk. Olive oil because I ran out earlier. And then I also just wanted to replenish my Old Bay. So anything that I needed to replenish is what I got today. Other than that, I'm going to go cook on this grill. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Oh, man. Y'all, I need Friday to come. I want to be able to tell y'all good morning, happy Friday, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, with that being said, this morning Charles had to be work by 6. I'm here getting life together because clearly I let these dishes sit on the counter last night. I'm not coming home to them today. I also got to gather up trash so I can at least take it to my job since we didn't take him today. And I have to get ready to figure out the grilled food that I want to take with me for lunch today. So I'm just doing dishes, trying to get them up. Cameron. Sleeping Beauty still in the bed. Good morning. Good morning.
What?
I said good morning.
Good morning.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah, I'll tell you what, my hallway smell like candy and mints. Thanks to the leftover wallflowers that I had, which are Christmas flavored. Like, I think that one was Santa's workshop. I don't even know. Like, y'all, it's just because I haven't been through my selection. But my whole thing is I want to make sure I use those up first. And that's a good idea because I'm not saving those for Christmas. I will just get more at Christmas time. But I want to use those first. And then I have, I think, some other ones underneath the cabinet. And then I also have my Disney Princess ones. But I'm not putting those up just yet. So I'm going to get ready to finish these dishes and pack my lunch. I'll show you guys what I'm taking for lunch today. And then from there, I'm sure it'll be time for me to go to work. I literally have less than an hour because it's 6:42 right now. And I really need to leave my house at 7:25. So let me finish doing what I got to do. All right, y'all, it's been a rough day. I'm kind of got like a little headache. I'm gonna get ready to go out here and mow this grass now that they have fixed our lawnmower. Amen, amen, because it's time. It's time. But anyways, I am, like I said, trying to get this headache to go away, trying to put on my grass cutting shoes. Y'all, them Skechers, you better get them. They nice and comfortable. But after I cut grass, I'm just gonna come back in here and wash up the 2 dishes that I had left from this morning. And I'm also going to, All right, y'all. I'm sweated off. I'm telling y'all, that old wallet will get ready to be right in the palm of my hand. I just came inside, washed my hands and all that good stuff. Water ain't never been so good. When I say, I just sweated. And that means sweated. But my AC is rolling, so I'm not gonna get in the shower just yet because I don't wanna get sick. Couple things I need to do real quick. Tonight's gonna be an easy night as far as food. It's gonna be pizza because I'm just like, Monday was supposed to be my easy day, but he wanted that fish and greens and mac and cheese. And then yesterday I decided to grill out, and I still have the grilled food, and that was bomb today for lunch. I did, what did I do? What did he want? I did green, I don't even know what I was talking about. The maintenance man came and just totally distracted me. Anyway. Yep, I used to work at this one. Hey y'all, I'm so glad today is Thursday. my typical weekly cleaning is about to begin. I got laundry that needs to be done. I got a couple dishes that need to be done. I want to make sure I vacuum up my living room floor. And then, of course, without Sky, because today she walked home with a friend, and they're going to go get ice cream. I am simply going to just be, like I said, vacuuming, and kind of like getting the house together while I have some free time. So they're going to go get some, I guess it's like frozen ice cream, frozen yogurt or something like that. It's a place called Spoons. And then the mom's going to Target, and they're just over at her house playing for a little bit. So I sent her with some money because, y'all, you can't just be sending your kids with people and expecting for the parents to pay. Or if my kids see something that they want, and then, you know, like we try to come back and look for it. I don't want her to like, I don't want that to happen. So I sent her with cash. I sent her with her phone. She checked in with me and said they were almost there and that she was, you know, safe. And from there, I am okay with that. So I got 40 minutes to spare and have to myself before Cam comes in the door. So let's go ahead and get right into this cleaning. All right, y'all, so I got dishes soaking for a minute. Went through my paperwork to clean out my backpack so it wasn't so heavy. I got laundry going, so I got a load that's going to come out the washer, more that's going to go into the dryer, more that's going to go into the washer. I'm trying to get everything done. So, with that being said, I'm chilling. No idea what's going to be for dinner. Probably something simple because she should be home, I would say, within the next 30 minutes. And kind of go from there. Other than that, I just want to get myself together. I took a break from YouTube. I think I last uploaded, I would say 8 days ago, from the video that I recently put out. And so right now I've been at a standstill with like 8 videos just sitting and not scheduled because I haven't had time to edit the titles. I haven't had time to edit the thumbnails. I haven't had time to edit the description box and titles and tags and this and that. So yeah, but I'm trying to get my Halara video out as soon as possible. Y'all, they have some really nice clothing. So if you have the option to head over to Halara's website that I have listed down below, you can use the code JustBeingC'Aira.